Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Well, we have some great news coming from CG Projekt Red, the makers behind CyberPunk 2077. They have confirmed that there's going to be no in-game pre-order bonuses, which is amazing. Thank God. And it's very, very refreshing for the game industry, this is. They are bucking trends, they always have done. And you can see that there will be a few people who will be a bit like, oh, well, what about this? I pre-ordered this, why aren't I getting anything? That's because those people, they are so accustomed to getting pre-order bonuses. Perfect example is, I'm going to go with the Call of Duty series, which had 4 different editions of the game. There was the Black Ops 4 Standard Edition, which you just got the base game, that was it. And you didn't get the Season Pass, or the Black Ops Pass, as they're calling it. You didn't get anything for that. Then, that was roughly priced over here in the UK between £40 and £55. Then you had the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Digital Deluxe Edition. Again, this was going for roughly between $75 and $90. Around the same price over here in the UK. And with this, you got the game, you had the Black Ops Pass, but you also got the Classified Zombies map, 2,400 Call of Duty points, and obviously every single digital bonus item it came with. Then there was also the Digital Deluxe Enhanced version, which again, this was retailing for about £120 on the PlayStation Store. And with this, it was everything I just mentioned, so the game, the Black Ops Pass, and instead of 2,400 Black Ops points, you had 8,500. That was it. That was the only difference. And they've classed this at it was $80 worth of Call of Duty points, which is an incredible amount of money, and that is a hell of a lot to spend just on points. But then there was also the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Collector's Edition. This was probably one of the best ones out there, but again, this was going over the price of £150 to £200. In the US, it was $200, but this one, it was called the Mystery Box Edition, but it actually came with the Zombies chest where you get the weapons from, which, to be honest with you, if I could afford that, I would have bought it, because I love having those collectibles. I missed out on the Juggernaut fridge, and again, Call of Duty over the years, they seem to be doing quite a few good ones. I believe, which is it, Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, you had a remote control, the RC remote control car, you had that as a gift. You also had another one where you had the night vision goggles. So there was quite a few ones. But when you just look at these and the difference in prices, again, you had to buy the Black Ops Pass, even if you bought the standard edition of the game, because the way Activision have done this now is basically you need the pass if you want to play the other downloads. You couldn't buy the downloads separately like you used to. You just had to buy them there and then, which I think is actually a bit of a cop-out, which is a bit wrong. But seeing with CD Projekt Red saying there's no pre-order bonus is absolutely so refreshing. I love it. A Cyberpunk 2077 representative has also stated, "No, we don't do that. Every person that buys the game gets exactly the same in-game content, no matter if they buy it pre-ordered, on release day, or 2 years later." I just absolutely love that. It's great, because it does flies in the face of current practices across the entire gaming industry. Just look what you said about Activision. Look what they do with all their Call of Duty editions. EA, every single year, FIFA, nothing new. And to be honest with you, it's a bit annoying, because I know a lot of people who play FIFA, they tell me, get the game out of the game, and I don't want to. I normally buy the FIFA games probably about a year or so later when they're on sale, and, again, I normally get the best edition for like 20 quid over here in the UK on the store, which is brilliant. But this, so going from here, when Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, I think that's going to cause some waves. I think it's going to be brilliant as well. It's going to be so good, because again, gamers are not going to be feeling left out. You've had tons of people So when CyberPunk comes out next year, next April, it'll be very interesting to see if anyone else follows in the game industry. Because obviously pre-orders, that's where they tend to make most of their money nowadays in the game industry. Obviously, all the different things, all the different pay scales and everything else. A lot of people, they do like to say, oh, well, I got the best version of this. And everyone's like, well, okay. But then, obviously, the younger people say they get the game for Christmas or whatever, and they haven't got certain things that their friends have got. Let's go again, Call of Duty, for example. Say someone buys their son or whatever, the best top of the line edition, the $200, the mystery box edition. And obviously they've got the mission pass, and so they got everything. They got all the new Call of Duty zombie maps. Alpha Omega is the latest one. And say their friend, just got the normal edition, they can't play it. And it's like, they would feel left out, that sort of thing. And this day and age, this is where the gamers have realised, and especially the games industry. Again, I'm going to go to FIFA for this example. All these people now, they, in-game mechanics for the loot boxes and all this, and to be honest with you, it's one of the worst things ever invented. People, all they've seen is, right, okay, we can make more money on this. And for me, I'd probably say the biggest one is, when you probably look at it, is Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto Online, just from buying the shark cards alone. I think Rockstar have made something like, I know the entire game has made over $6 billion. One game. This is now one game. Over $6 billion. And in that $6 billion, I'm pretty sure about $3 billion is just on shark cards. So obviously, Take-Two, they saw that and they're like, oh, they started implementing a lot of loot boxes into all their other games. Again, you got it in Red Dead Redemption, you can buy gold and all this nonsense. But again, if you actually like the game, just grind it out, That's probably the best thing. But with all of this, again, I'm really happy that they've done this now. Again, for CyberPunk, there's no, pre-order bonuses, none of this, none of that. Everyone who buys a game will have the same version, which I think is absolutely brilliant. So with that, we're going to end it on that note, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see all you people soon.